Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm here today with my wax melt empties for the month of September. And usually I'm pretty organized, but I just have a giant bag. I got through a crap ton this month. I really melted through quite a lot of wax. I was home a lot. It was like a really lazy month. Really lazy. Like I barely worked out this month, exception of my actual work part. We didn't really go anywhere. We didn't really do anything. Like the weather was just so crappy in New York. Like it really rained most of the month, or it was chilly. So yeah, we spent a lot of time just cozying up, staying in on Saturday nights, burning candles. Yeah, so I definitely got through quite a bit of wax. Just was home a lot during the day, on the weekends, at night, etc. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Just grabbing a handful and we will go as we go. And this candle, I had this in my last video as well, is from Trader Joe's, and it is just in the scent Vanilla Pumpkin. It's a scented candle. Not super duper strong, but I did have the Honey Crisp Apple version going in my bathroom the other night, and that one was crazy strong. It definitely scented up my whole bathroom. This looks orange, but the wax is actually white. It's just like a basic soy wax. Super cute though. I think it was only like a couple dollars. I would probably repurchase a couple of them for the season. I like them. I think it's a cute little tin situation. Anyway, toasted marshmallow from Hayden Row. This was incredible and so strong. Oh my goodness. This was amazing. It definitely isn't like your marshmallow fireside scent. So if you don't really like that burnt fireside smell, but you like the marshmallow, I would highly recommend this, because this really just smelled like marshmallows, like creamy marshmallows, or marshmallows baking in the oven. There was no fireside scent to it. It was just a really rich, gooey, warm marshmallow scent. Minus the bonfire, minus the fireside, minus any smoke, no smokiness at all in this. But a really great, sweet, creamy marshmallow. And throw was a 10 out of 10 on that thing. It was awesome. I finished Cotton Candy Birthday Smoothie from Southbound. This was amazing. This is a 100,000% repurchase. Usually cotton candy scents are so light. This was ridiculously strong, and it literally smelled exactly like it's described. You smelled the cotton candy. When you go to the carnival or the fair or Playland, and you smell them, you smell cotton candy, the smell when you walk past the machine and you smell that sweet, distinct cotton candy. That's what this smelled like. It smelled like you were walking through a carnival. It straight up was that exact same warm cotton candy, literally being spun at the fair. You smell the little booth before you get to it. That's what this smelled like with that vanilla. Oh my God, it was so good. I still can't get over how damn strong this scent was. As soon as she pours it again, 100% I will be repurchasing it. It was that freaking good, amazing. And I did it in both 24 watt warmers and 20 watt warmers, and it threw phenomenal in both of them. I finished a bag of Rose Girls Peppermint, one of my favorite scents to sleep to at night. Just so fresh, but relaxing and just amazing in the bedroom, amazing as a bedtime blend. I finished Autumn Walk from Zape, and this is a year old and performed so well. This is just a Bath & Body Works Leaves tube, and it was super duper strong. It was, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. It did awesome. Highly would recommend Autumn Walk from Zape. That was pretty phenomenal. Also from Zape, I finished County Fair, and this is one of my favorite circus concession scents. Just your basic caramel apple, kettle corn, and funnel cake. It is so good. It is your typical carnival scent. It is not the strongest carnival scent. There are definitely stronger ones out there, but you can totally smell it. I would give it a 5.5, 6 out of 10. Really, really good. And if I wanted to amp up the fragrance, I would just melt it alongside the Bath & Body Works Summer Boardwalk candle. So I repurchase this every year. This is the second or third time I've repurchased it, and I will 100% repurchase it again next year. I finished Woodstock from Vintage Chic, and as you can tell, this is well over a year old. When I first melted this was a 9 out of 10 throw, but I finished the last little medallion that I had of it, and I could barely smell it. It was a 2 out of 10. Like, I love the people who are like, oh, but GCS throws like into like 2-3 years. Where? Not in my house. I finished Monster Jam from Southbound. Freaking amazing. This is such a great like fruity jam scent. It is so strong. Like, this one's like an 11 out of 10. Like, ooh, you can smell this thing. So freaking good. I've had it in this version. I've had it in the clamshell version. Smells exactly the same from both. Like, there's no skunky smell in the clamshell one. It's just a great scent. And this is a perfect like summer to fall transition scent because it's fruity, but it's definitely a fall fruity. And it was just great. I really loved it. I will repurchase it. I melted this alongside like wine candles. Like, I would do the Bath & Body Works Cork and Vine collection, like those woodsy, fig, and oak type scents with that. Like, it was a perfect fruity to complement those type of scents. Just wonderful. I finished Lucy in the Sky with Cookies and State Fair. Now, this is very un-Lindsay of me. As you can tell, this is not at the year mark yet, but I went ahead and I melted. This was a whole loaf. I finished the whole loaf. That's how good it was. So I melted like a little piece and it was so strong. It was just like a strawberry bakery. Like, this is her amazing creamy strawberry that's in like Bowl State Fair, which is one of my favorite, all-time favorite BCS scents. It's just a great, it's strawberry and funnel cake. And then Lucy in the Sky with Cookies is, I think, sugar cookies, like vanilla frosting and strawberry. So just like your strawberry bakery, which really, I kind of only do strawberry bakery from Vintage Chic. There's a couple from Zape that I like, but Vintage Cheeks is definitely the best for strawberry bakery. So freaking good. So I put this in my warmers, and I was shocked at how strong this was. I would give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10, but it was so good. And it was just like thick in the air. Like, it filled the air with that scent. You didn't go nose blind to it. I wanted to like gobble up the air when this was melting. Like, that's how amazing it was. I literally blew through the entire loaf this month of September. Like, I would just keep grabbing it. And like, when I put it on, I would just put it in every warmer around the house. Like, I didn't mix it with anything because it was such a good scent. And when I melted it, I just wanted to smell it like on its own. So I would just literally put it on in every warmer so I could smell it everywhere. So this is Sanderson Sisters. Now, this was interesting. This is well over a year old. It's September of 2018, so this is 2 years old. And this definitely threw more than I thought I would. But this, for me, in my house, Sanderson Sisters is one of her stronger scents, and it is my other favorite, like top favorite VCS scent. I have repurchased it. I would continue to repurchase it. Last year, when this was right at a year, this was incredible. Like, this was 10 out of 10. Fill the air throw, so freaking good. I put this on in my kitchen first. I only had like a couple pieces left, so I think I got 2 melts out of it. So the first time I did it in my kitchen, and I have 2 warmers in my kitchen. I have the Michaels, the Ashland warmer, which I believe is 24 watts. And then I have the little like Walmart light bulb warmer, because it's that little pumpkin face one, which is really like not the best warmer. It should just kind of be in a bathroom because it really doesn't contribute much in here, but it's like enough that I can smell things. So those 2 warmers, it was a 0. I couldn't smell a thing. And I was like, whatever, it lost its scent. It's been 2 years, it's died, whatever. I wrote it off. So I had like 1 little piece left. So I put it in my 20-watt Glade warmer, which is in my upstairs landing, and I melted it. And it threw up there. Not as well as it threw last year. Last year, like I said, it was like a 10 out of 10. So upstairs in the 20-watt warmer, it was like a 4, 4.5 out of 10. I could smell it. It was definitely faint. It was definitely light, but it was definitely there. So I do still think those of y'all burning like 2- and 3-year-old VCS and being like, it was so good, I still don't believe you. But it did better than I thought I would. So now I just kind of feel like maybe you get a better performance in your house where it's stronger than a 4. Maybe your nose is more sensitive than mine. But all I know is it performed way better last year, 1 year, than it did this year, 2 years. So I finished Caramel Apple Cotton Candy Funnel Cake, which is just my own circus blend that I created when she did her custom scoops. Not like I created this, I stole it from somebody and like put the scents together. If you remember when I got this, I thought it smelled a little funky on cold. And smelling this, it still does smell weird on cold, but when this was warming, there was no like weird funkiness to it all. This straight up smelled like an amazing carnival scent. Like you got all these things. You got the caramel apple, you got the funnel cake. Like it was awesome. And it was strong. It was really strong. Give it like an 8.5 out of 10. Like it did freaking awesome. So if she does custom scoops again, like before end of summer next year, I will definitely make a reorder of this because I would totally want to use this again. Like I just plowed through it. It was great. It was really, really, really good. There is so much more in here. And I'm like tired of talking. You ever feel like that? Carnival Time from Southbound, which, what, I think I have 2 of these. See, I should have organized my shit. Oh my God, there's so much crap. Carnival Time is amazing. What makes this for me is the blue raspberry snow cone that's in here. Just takes it to the next freaking level. And when I say this is strong, I am talking like a 15 out of 10. This is, oh my, I just opened it and I got that whiff of it. This is blow you out of the mofo house strong. One of Southbound's absolute strongest scents. If you like these circus concession scents, if you like sweet scents, you need this in your life. Like it was incredible. I couldn't do 2 warmers per room with that. Like I needed 1 cube, 1 warmer. It blew up the place. I finished Sticky S'mores. This was weird. This smelled like cinnamon. Maybe the graham crackers has cinnamon in it. Cause I'm like, where's the cinnamon coming from? I didn't get any like chocolate toasted marshmallow or bonfire. It literally just smelled like cinnamon bark. Still, that's all I smell, cinnamon bark. I didn't love this. My husband didn't love it either. Like I didn't hate it. It wasn't so bad that I couldn't obviously burn it, but I would not get it again. It was just not my favorite scent because it was just cinnamony. But it was strong. If you like Sticky S'mores, if you like that scent, I mean, it was definitely like a 12 out of 10. It was like a blow you out of the room strong, just like Carnival Time, just wasn't good. I finished California Girl, so this is the strawberry scent that I love from Zape. It's toasted marshmallow, strawberry, coconut cream, and white cake. This is like the creamiest strawberry bakery. It's like right up there with the vintage chic. It's so, so good. You get the marshmallows, like it is amazing. Her clamshells do smell skunky. Like I just put my nose in here and now that there's no wax in it, all I smell is like that skunk smell. Oh, it's very bad. You don't get the scent of the wax at all whatsoever. But I promise you, I've used a lot of her clamshells. That scent does not transfer when you're warming the wax. Like you don't smell it whatsoever. So if you get one of her clamshells and you open it and you're like a little startled and you're like, oh my God, what's that scent? Do not worry. And this I've had since April. Like I promise the weird plasticky smell does not leach into the wax. It does not, like, it's not gonna smell like plastic when you melt it. That literally just smelled like sweet, creamy, marshmallow, strawberries. Like it, I mean, obviously it was like, it was the scent. I didn't smell anything else. I didn't smell anything funky. Like it was just perfection. I finished Almond Cake Bites from Southbound. It was good. It performed well. I'm just like over that type of scent. So I wouldn't repurchase it. I finished Strawberry Sugar Wafers from Zape. This is another one. It's a great strawberry bakery. And Zape has a great strawberry too. VCS is still my favorite, but hers is right up there. It's just as good. And I would repurchase the strawberry wafers because that was good. Strawberry Cotton Candy Frosted Cake. This I did not like. This was like an artificial, like plasticky smelling strawberry, like, or like really sweet, like strawberry frosting with like strawberry extract in it. I don't know. I didn't love it. And there was no like creamy bakery to it. I just felt like it wasn't balanced well. I just got this like very fake strawberry and then the throw was super duper light. So I would not repurchase that. Oh, this was gross. Blueberry Cake Pops. I didn't like it, but it didn't throw, so I'm fine. Pure Bliss, this was amazing, but my husband sadly hated this one. I would turn the warmer on when I was melting it, but I would turn it back on because I loved it. This was like woodsy. Oh, it was so good, and it was crazy strong. Like that was another 12 out of 10. Like her, I don't know, Southbound's clamshells have been like knocking it out of the park for me. This was one of the greatest things I've ever smelled in my life. I had this in the bedroom as a nighttime blend, and I literally like lost my shit. My husband loved this one. I have to put this aside. Next time I do her custom scoopables, I'm 1000% reordering this because it was life-changing. It was so freaking good. Oh, Wine Country from Zape. This is one of my hands down favorites. This smells like one of the Cork and Vine candles. I think it's Sun Ripened Vineyard. Like it's got that woodsy scent. Oh, it's just so good. It's very woodsy. Anything that has fig in it always smells like woodsy and earthy to me. And that's definitely what this is, but it was so gorgeous. All right, there's a few more. I'm just gonna rally and power through. I finished Deep Fried Twinkies from the Carnival Sampler from Zape. This was a really good vanilla bakery. Not the strongest throw, but like a 5, 6 out of 10. Not terrible, like you could definitely smell it. I don't think I would repurchase it though. Oh look, here's another dry shampoo. I meant to talk about that in my candle empties. There's like crap everywhere. Midway Treats, amazing. Hayden Rose Wax always performs 10 out of 10 incredibly well for me. And this is a really good carnival scent. They all kind of smell the same. And this is just a little bit stronger on the apple than the other one, which is fine by me. I love apple, especially this time of year. But this was a great performer. Absolutely would repurchase it and get it for next year. Here's another toasted marshmallow. We already went over that. Here's another dry shampoo. I go through these like freaking water. And I get these at my job for free, so I have them like everywhere. These little gym bag sizes. Here's another County Fair. We already went over this. That was from the sampler. Phenomenal. Another Monster Jam. We already went over this. Smells great, even in the clamshell. Hers are a little skunky too. But like I said, it does not translate. Appalicious from Smell My Box. This didn't really have much of a throw. That's Rose Girls. Summer's End. Ooh, this was so good. Saltwater Taffy and Macintosh Apple. You have to like apple to like this because it was definitely strongest on the Mac Apple, but oh my God, that was amazing. And that was a great throw. 8.5, 9 out of 10. Oh, so good. Definitely will be repurchasing that one. I finished Blueberry Amber Leaves. This was actually really nice from Super Tarts. This was from the Advent calendar. I did not order another Advent this year because last year I didn't like most of the scents and like none of them had balls to do with Christmas. So yeah, I didn't order it. I finished Basic Witch from Southbound. Ooh, this was good. It's pink sugar and like her campfire smell. Oh my God, it was amazing. Definitely will be repurchasing this. Hopefully she pours in a clamshell because like I said, her clamshells have been kicking ass. Golden Desert Sands. I have this in my bathroom right now. It's terrible, you can barely smell it. Mac Apple Salty Sea Air Shaving Cream. I've just kind of burnt myself out on shaving cream completely. And this just smelled like apples and shaving cream. I didn't really get the Salty Sea Air. The throw was not that good. This is Sassy Girl Aroma. The throw was only like a 5, 6 out of 10. I was just happy to be done with that. I really didn't care for the scent. I finished American Pie, which is Mac Apple, Blueberry, Vanilla Ice Cream, and Whipped Cream. Oh my God, this is really, really good. I really enjoyed that one. That was a repurchase. I had it last year, bought it again this year. I will buy it again next year. Rose Girls Campfire Marshmallow. This was amazing. This smells almost identical to Zape's Toasted Marshmallow. So again, like, even though this says campfire, I didn't really get like a bonfire note. A little bit more than Hayden Rose did. There's definitely like a hint of bonfire, but when it's melting, you really just get that like creamy marshmallow. But the throw on that was like an 8 out of 10. It was so good, so strong. Really just filled the air with that warm marshmallow scent. Here's another Sassy Girl Aroma, and it's Carnival Runway. This was your typical circus concession scent. Hers was just like a little heavier on that like kettle corn smell, but you still get the apple. It was still really good, nice and strong. I would probably repurchase that because it's a good one to have. Just like have a whole bag and ooh, we're almost done, finally. I'm like exhausted. I finished, oh, here's the spoon that goes with that. L3 scoopable. I love these little spoons. Heirloom Apple is great. I put this in literally the very beginning of September. It's now October 1, and I can still smell this. It's just like a bright, fresh apple scent. I have it in one of my bathrooms, and like I said, it's still pumping. It's still going good. I finished Go to Sleep from Super Tarts. I absolutely love this one. Pink sugar and sweet lavender. Amazing. This is one of my husband's hands down favorite scents. He loves this in the bedroom at nighttime, so, and I love it too. So yeah, I do have a backup of that, and I would definitely repurchase that because it's so good. Oh, and another Midway Treats. We already went over that. So yeah, that is that. There's literally like, there's so much. I can't believe how much I finished. Like these are all bags, and I got through like all these big bags, these loaves, like literally your girl got through some shit. Do you remember my giant September melting basket? It is completely gone. There is like one little bag of Rose Girls with like one chunk left in it, and that's it. I literally like melted through everything that was in my September melting basket. I can't even believe that. So yeah, that is that. That is my wax empties for the month of September. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.